we go again. We're back with another tutorial, this time on updating the news section of your website. Now, the very first thing I'm going to show you is actually how to disable your news section. A lot of people find that it is a lot of trouble to keep up regularly, and they often end up abandoning it. And that actually just doesn't look very good on your website to have a news section or a blog that was updated 6 months ago and hasn't been updated since. So, from your dashboard, go to Pages and select News, Quick Edit, and where it says Status Published, just change that to Draft. Click Update. That leaves your news section intact, available to you later if you want it, but if you come back here and refresh, it takes it off your home page. But let's restore it for now. Again, quick edit, change the status to published, click update, and we're back and ready to roll. So if you click on news, your news section is essentially a blog. If you've never used a blog before, it is a listing of frequently updated posts in reverse chronological order. So the most recent posts will rise to the top. In addition, if you allow it, people can comment on your posts, so it's actually a really great way to encourage repeat visitors to your site and engage with your visitors. By default, your news page shows your first post, which is Hello World. Generally, I'd delete that from the beginning. As well as over on the side here, you'll see recent news. That'll list the most recent 5 posts. Recent comments, if you are allowing comments, that will list also the most recent 5. And categories. So you can categorize your posts to allow easier browsing. So we'll start from our dashboard. We go to Posts. And I'm going to start by trashing the Hello World post. If I add a new post, I'll call it Brand New Website. And just for demonstration, I will paste in some text, click Publish, come back here and refresh the page, and it posts brand new website. You'll see it says posted on, gives a date, and your username. Over here you see recent news has been updated, now it says brand new website. If we go back and we create another new post, add new, call it another post, paste some more text in, and publish. Refresh the page, you can see this is another post. You scroll down, the older post is down below it. To categorize your posts, you use the categories pane over here on the right side. It's pretty simple. Just click Add New Category. I'll make one called General News and one called Show Openings. Add new category. Uncategorized is where WordPress puts posts by default. You can leave it checked or not checked, it's really up to you. You can see you can put posts into multiple categories, so you don't have to always decide one or the other. Now, through the magic of video production, I'm going to add a whole bunch more posts so I can illustrate some of the other features of the news section. Okay, here we are. I've added a few more posts. You can always access your posts over here in the Posts menu, the same way you would access Pages from the Pages menu. And I'm going to categorize them. So as I said, I've created a general news category and a show opening category. So we'll go quick edit. This is called more news, so I'm going to make that general news. And I like to take things out of the uncategorized category and then update. Quick edit. This is called another opening, so we'll categorize that with show openings. news, and so on. Again, we'll fast forward here. Okay, so I've categorized all those news posts. You can see here under categories showing general news and show openings. If I click on general news, it shows me only the news posts from that category. More news, 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 news. This is also news. This is some general news, and so on. If I click show openings, opening, opening, these are because I categorized all of these into show openings. Now if we go back to the news section, scroll down, we can see that there are the most recent 5 posts listed, and then a link to older posts. So as you post more and more, this is how your news will be archived. Now, when you create news posts, by default they are set to allow comments. So unless you change that, after a while you're going to start to log some comments over in the corner here. You'll see it says I have 2 comments. So comments do not show up online until you have approved them. We come here and we look and we see Jane Visitor has left me a comment. I read it, I love it, I approve it. Joe Visitor has also left me a comment. I read it, I like it, I approve him. So now, when we go back to the front, go to your news page, you see it lists here that there are 2 comments. Comments are listed below the main text. Now, as I said, comments are enabled by default. If you want to disallow comments for a particular post, choose Quick Edit and uncheck Allow Comments. Click Update. Now, if we refresh the page, come down to another opening, you'll see it says comments are closed. So that's plenty to get you started. We'll have more videos coming out on some of the more in-depth subjects, and I'm sure you'll discover more as you work with it. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and we'll see you next time.